According to an article in Senior Living, it states the following: we all want to live the rest of our lives in a comfortable and safe place we call our own. We value our space as much as we value our independence. Our fixation with self-reliance has taught us that we can do everything alone. As more and more people have chosen to live a single and childless life to focus on their careers and personal life goals, the question, how can I take care of myself as I grow older, will be inevitable. Hi, I'm Lucy. Thank you for joining me for another video, and if this is your first time here, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you enjoy it. Eventually, the changes in our physical and mental capacities may leave us at a loss once the boomer years start. Will I still be able to rely on my willpower alone to battle the high risk of immobility and dependence that comes with aging? How will I achieve the kind of retirement I planned for if I age alone? It cannot be denied that the number of boomers who are aging alone is growing. Experts on geriatrics call them elder orphans. Baby boomers without adult children, spouse, relatives, or other support groups to rely on for assistance, company, and help during senior years. According to Dr. Maria Torraella Carney, Chief of Geriatric Medicine at Northwell Health, the populations of elder orphans increases as baby boomers retire every year. More boomers may find themselves without a support system because the majority of care provided as we get older is provided by family. In Carney's pioneer research, she found that 22% of people 65 years and above are aging alone and lacking family or support that would take care of them. A majority of them are women. In the updated U.S. Census, the percentage of older people living alone increased to 42.8%. Who is an elder orphan? Older adults aging alone may find themselves isolated and are more likely to find it difficult to accomplish daily tasks and increase their risk of cognitive decline, cardiovascular diseases, and early death. To clearly describe what a typical elder orphan looks like, Carney presented the case of Mr. H.B., a 76-year-old man from New York, who she met at the hospital she worked at. Mr. H.B. was confined in the hospital for various predicaments. He was dehydrated, malnourished, bed sores, depressed, and had cuts on his wrist. For years, he had been living isolated from the world. His relatives haven't contacted him for more than a year. The hospital couldn't handle his treatments, so he was passed on to a nursing home to wait the rest of his life. How sad is that? Who are at greater risk of becoming an elder orphan? According to research and articles on elder orphans, everybody is at risk for becoming one. But the demographics that are at risk the most are the following: older adults who are isolated, older adults estranged from siblings and family, single older adults with no children, single older adults with estranged children, childless couples, married couples with estranged children, single older adults with no or limited social circles and support group, and older women without support. In other words, neither having children or being married will make us safe from becoming elder orphans. It's dependent on how we build our relationships and ties with people who may be reliable support systems for us in the future. According to Carney, We are all at risk for becoming isolated and becoming elder orphans. Even if you are married, you can outlive your husband or wife. Even if you have children, they may be unable to care for you because of their own busy lives. Everybody has to prepare to live as independently as possible, said Carney. Common issues and concerns of elder orphans. Unlike other older adults with solid support systems, elder orphans are more vulnerable to negative effects of aging, such as being lonely. Aging alone can make older adults feel lonely, may be at risk of losing their ability to perform everyday tasks, have a higher risk of acquiring cognitive illnesses, cardiovascular disease, and increased rate of mortality. Being socially isolated. Older adults who are aging alone and refraining from social activities and connections can lead to medical complications, depression, and a decrease in function and mobility. They're also more likely to have limited support in times of need and emergencies. Being abused. Elder orphans are more vulnerable to abuse, physically, emotionally, and financially. Since they do not have family support and are dependent on advocacy groups, some people may take advantage of their weakness and their isolation to steal their belongings and manipulate them. Lacking legal support. Some older adults have adult children who may help arrange finances and legal issues for them. But for elder orphans, there is little to no mechanism or support systems in place that would take care of legal and financial affairs for them or would ensure that they are not being duped with their capabilities and cognition declines. How to plan the stages in your elder orphan life. For those who are getting nearer and nearer towards the boomers' ages, here are the stages of aging you need to consider so you can plan better for your future alone. First stage, independence. In the first stage, you are generally self-reliant and sufficient. You will have the ability to manage simple health problems, chronic ailments, and disabilities. You can rely on your own capabilities and do not need help from your loved ones. This is the right time to assess your place and community to know whether they will be reliable and supportive to you once the aging process takes a toll on you. In your years of independence, you should already be looking out closely for your health and the kind of care you may eventually need in the future. Where would you live the rest of your life? Consider options such as long-term care, assisted living, or an affordable nursing home. Plan your finances to cover your future. Put effort in preparing documents like your will and testament or a power of attorney. Find ways to self-advocate. Second stage, interdependence. This is the stage in your older adult life when you are in need of help with basic tasks such as cleaning, doing house chores, and other menial tasks. This is especially important if you have no family or adult children to take care of you. For elder orphans, this stage may be difficult, but nowadays there are increasingly more options coming up as more and more boomers are finding themselves in the same predicament. Usually, hiring caregivers and domestic helpers may be an option. Group homes and communes are also convenient. looking for independent living facilities and homes that have strict security, clean rooms, decent meals, laundry services, and cleaning service is also highly recommended. Third stage, dependence. This stage is when you are in dire need of others to help you with basically daily living activities such as dressing, preparing meals, bathing, grooming, driving, cleaning, shopping, and even walking. You can consider continuing care retirement community in the stage of dependence. These kinds of facilities offer different living arrangements for different people needing care in all stages of their life. Fourth stage, crisis management. This is the stage where you may be in need of greater care and you'll find yourself gravely dependent on health professionals and medical institutions to provide your medical necessities. For older adults who already have chronic ailments early in life, or those with a family disposition to certain ailments related to aging, preparing for a crisis in the last stages of your life should be planned well. You must be prepared financially for this, most especially if you are living alone. Cognitive impairments may debilitate you in making decisions for yourself once the crisis starts. Fifth stage, institutional care. The last stage is when you may be in need of extensive medical and personal care. This type of care may be provided by a nursing home or a hospice. Before this period, it is best that you have already prepared a durable medical power of attorney that will make legal decisions about your medical care needs. This will be especially helpful when you may be incapable of communicating or understanding what's happening around you. The durable medical power of attorney will make a trusted person, preferably someone you chose, be in charge of overseeing your medical care and make proper health care decisions for you. It includes making decisions on your tests, medications, hydration, nourishment, doctors, hospitals, surgery, and rehabilitation facilities you may need. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this informative. I would love to know your thoughts on this matter, so please kindly share your comments below. It could be helpful to others too. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be alerted of every time I upload a new video. Bye for now, and be blessed.